said you want another YouTube challenge. You got it. I did the PVC Warhorn challenge thing. And I got a bunch of video responses. And a lot of people commented and asked for me to do another one. So I finally came up with one. And it has to do with little RC cars. It's gonna be called World's Greatest RC Car Challenge 2018. Hashtag. I'll give you more rules about this challenge at the end of the video. But right now, you're gonna get to watch Full Metal Engineer, me and the Hacksmith, modify our cheap little RC cars to try to make them fast or cool looking or whatever we decide we want to do with these things. I'm done.
I figured I'd get this off-brand Ferrari, which is a beautiful car. Take the shell off and put another shell on that's way less beautiful than this one, and turn it into the ugliest car I possibly can, and expand the back wheels out so they got a bigger radius, which allows them to cover more distance, spool up more speed, spool up more velocity, speed. Take the back wheels and enlarge them so I can get more speed at the same RPM. So I'm going for speed, not beauty. 30 millimeters, 45. So for my, what's the hashtag again?
World's Greatest RC Car Challenge 2018.
I'm going to attempt to turn this Mustang GT into the fastest 1/20th scale Mustang GT ever created. And to do that, I have some more rocket engines. For this, I think we're gonna use these, what are these, half A3. Anyways, now I could 3D print some nice mounts for it or laser cut them, but for this, I'm only going to use super glue.
Doesn't seem to be bonding very well.
But we'll start with just like one rocket and see how that does. And then if we're feeling confident, then we'll light off 2, and then maybe 4, and then all of them.
We're gonna set
Keep
these
gluing.
off in the shop.
Oh yeah. He improves.
Safety committee approval.
Do you have a handbrake? I have a turn assist. Fits nicely right where the license plate is. Do I steal the pieces from these guys? Bye bye, bottle rockets. Alright, what else could I add to make this cool?
For mine, I decided I wanted to try to make it fast, but I also want to make it look cool. So I'm going to try to reduce rolling resistance, and I'm going to put big wheels on the back out of foam board. And then I'm going to take the body off because I don't like the body, and I'm going to try to make my own for it and make it look cool, and hopefully it'll be fast. Might end up being terrible.
Lube.
Much better. We're all finished with our cars.
I said I was gonna make mine the fastest RC car the world has ever seen, and judging by the number of rockets on here, it's going to happen.
I originally wasn't gonna make a case for the car, but I did.
I got big wheels on the back, so let's hope it goes fast.
The only thing that I added was a rocket launcher on the front, because why the heck not?
I couldn't expand the wheels as much as I wanted to.
I thought it was going to take a lot less time to make a really cool body for it.
But yeah,
This is Fast and the Furious, and you guys are going down.
winning with this is gonna be a challenge.
First up, we're gonna drag race. But the Hacksmith doesn't get to use his rockets because we're just gonna run the cars as they are. And then we're gonna use the rockets.
But two of our cars are actually the same frequency.
These are 49 megahertz and his is 27. So I'm gonna try to control both cars on this side.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, yours didn't move.
Is it on?
Yours is off.
Alright, let's do that once more. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yours goes way left, mine goes way right.
Wow. Yours has some speed to it.
It's not gonna beat a rocket though. For time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. Prepare to meet your makers, boys. I mean, I guess we are the makers. Alright, to light my rockets, I'm using my Nightwing and Scrimmer sticks.
Did it fall out? It just didn't burn through. Like a jet lighter or something?
I've done that before. Okay, I'm gonna use a regular lighter. I'm gonna light my other rockets. Yeah! Yeah! Well, we got two more.
That looks sweet.
We're doing this.
Time for the Mustang fireworks show.
Shoot backwards.
Is there more to the firework?
It shoots 5 normally, and they shoot forwards, I think.
That one shot backwards.
1, 2, 3. Go. Go. Alright, you win. 3, 2, 1, go. Speed machine versus the thing. Go. Oh, you're winning. It's off the screen. Get it. Oh, and you won. Our competition's over and we had a lot of fun, but now it's time to talk about the contest so that you can have a lot of fun. But first I gotta drive back to Pennsylvania, so I'll tell you about it when I get there, which is right about... I'm back. Now let's talk about World's Greatest RC Car Challenge 2018. I want as many people as possible to be able to take part in this challenge. That's why it's based on cheap RC cars. And the goals of the challenge are to make it cool looking, to make it fast, and to have fun. But the most important thing is to make a really good video. Let's talk about the rules. There's only 2 rules that can't be broken. Rule 1. You can name your video whatever you want, but somewhere in the title you've got to include hashtag World's Greatest RC Car Challenge 2018. Rule number 2. Your video has to be posted by February 28th, 2018, and you have to have emailed me a link to your video at jairusofall@gmail.com. The rest of the rules are flexible. They're more like guidelines. If you already have a full function RC car that turns left, right, forward, backward like these, then that's great, you can use that. But if you don't, I put links in the description to the cheapest ones that I could find on Amazon, but you can probably find something like this for like 15 bucks at a local store. The cheaper you do this project, the better. Showing your ingenuity and utilizing stuff that you've already got is gonna get you bonus points. No electronics modifications. It gets way too expensive if you start doing that. I wanna eliminate people going out and buying expensive brushless motors and lipo packs and making these things ridiculously fast because they spend a bunch of money on it. But what are the prizes? These are the trophies. The Hacksmith Full Metal Engineer and I decided that for the trophies, we would just give out our cars. Each of us is gonna pick a video that wins. And you might notice that Full Metal Engineer's looks different than it did in the video. If you were following me on Instagram, you'd have already known that he changed his car. Full Metal Engineer didn't want you to get the crappy little paper shell only, so he remodified his and put all this cool foam stuff on his original shell and made the tires bigger with the same foam. He didn't want you to feel like you got ripped off. Personally, I like the paper shell. Even if your video isn't chosen for one of these 3 cars, it's still gonna make it into the playlist that I'm gonna create and everybody will get to see it. And if your video is exceptionally good, but you don't get one of these 3, I'll probably mention it in the video that I release on March 1st talking about the end of the challenge. It's like an honorable mention type of thing. Now it's time for you to go have fun. This is a great way to get into building and modifying stuff, and I want you to see the joy that I get from doing this kind of thing. Don't forget to subscribe to Full Metal Engineer and the Hacksmith if you haven't already. Links to their channels in the description below, and subscribe to me if you haven't. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.